Hello, my name is Andres Iván Amador Ortiz. Today, I'm going to be reading the article as indicated in the class. And the article is called Separated at Birth, Then Happily Reunited. Let me get started now. Like many identical twins, Mary Horns and Elaine Logan are extremely close. They talk on the phone several times a week, and they spend holidays and vacations together. They're so close, in fact, that is amazing to think that they didn't even meet until they were 30 years old. Mary and Elaine were born in England after World War II. Their mother, who was renting a small room in a house, was unable to look after the girls. Another renter in the house, a soldier named Patrick Logan, adored the little girls, and with his wife, he decided to adopt one of them, Elaine. The second twin, Mary, was adopted by another family from the Logans' hometown, the Blacks, on the condition that the two girls would never meet. Nevertheless, the twins became aware of each other early on. When Mary Black was 5, she saw a poster of some local school children. One of the children looked exactly like her. Mary thought it was a photo of herself. In fact, it was her twin sister. But her mother offered no explanation. Then, some years later, during a doctor's visit, a little girl in the waiting room insisted on calling her Elaine. Mary's parents decided it was time to tell Mary that she was adopted and that she had a twin sister in the same town. However, Mary's mother was still determined that Mary would never meet her twin. Around the same time, Logan's mother pointed out a girl across the street one day. She explained that it was Elaine's sister, but Elaine couldn't talk to her because the girl's mother wouldn't allow it. Elaine already knew she was adopted, but she was dumbfounded to find out she had a sister. Mary decided not to contact her sister until she was 21 years old, to avoid hurting her mother. However, at age 21, Mary got married and moved to Singapore. She still hadn't contacted her sister. Coincidentally, just 3 months later, Mary got word from a friend that his sister had tried to find her. Elaine had gone to the office where Mary had worked. But after learning that Mary was now in Singapore, she had left discouraged. Didn't even ask for Mary's address. Several years later, after moving back to the UK, figured out a way to contact Elaine. The two sisters spoke on the phone soon after and hit it off immediately. When they finally met, it was as if they had known each other all their lives. By now, well over 30 years have passed, and it seems unimaginable that Mary and Elaine spent their first 30 years in totally separate worlds. So I'm done reading the article. So I just finished. So right now I'm gonna be reading the questions and the answers that I already gathered from the article. It says read the article again and answer the questions. And what conditions did the Black set before they would adopt Mary? It says the answer is on the condition that the two girls would never meet again. The second question says, how did Mary learn about Elaine? How did Elaine learn about Mary? First one, Mary. Mary, she found out by chance when someone at the school said she looked exactly like another girl from the same town. And Elaine, she found out and she learned about Mary during a doctor's visit when the doctor mentioned she had a twin. The third question. And what happened the first time Elaine tried to contact Mary? Here's the answer. Elaine tried to contact Mary, but Mary had not been told about her, so nothing came of it. And the fourth question. And what did the twins fear when they first met in person? They were shocked, and it was as if they had known each other all their lives. And the fifth question and the last one. In your opinion, why are identical twins often so close to each other? So in my opinion, identical twins are often close because they share the same genes, same ADN, sorry, and often have very similar personalities and feelings. That's my opinion. So this is it. Thank you for watching the video. So have a nice day. Thank you.